Hey y'all, it's Malika back at you again. And as you can see, it is nighttime. And I'm going to make this screen a little bigger. It's nighttime. And I'm just sitting at my desk. So listen, no makeup, no nothing. Yes, I got on my Christmas peppermint pajamas and all of that. But I had some thoughts that were on my mind, something that I was thinking about. And I was going to go live in my affirmations group. And then I tried to talk to like a group of my mentees about it. And it just didn't work out right. So here's the thing. I had been, let's say, exposed to this particular person about 2 months ago, maybe 2 to 3 months ago. And I started watching them, the young lady, because I thought that she was in, the business industry. I'll just say like that. I'll keep it simple, right? But I know some of you out there like, um, what is it called? Law and Order and like Blue's Clues. You'll be trying to figure it out. And so I started watching this young lady and I immediately was like something wasn't right. I just didn't know what it was, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna give her a chance because like I don't know her and I don't know why I'm feeling like this, right? Look, I got my little nails done today. My little you see the little heart. I thought that was cute. Anyway, this is just a deflection because I really don't want to tell the story. So I started noticing, and I liked her really because, like, she seemed like the regular home girl. She kind of talked like I talked a little bit, a little street, but she knew what she was talking about. So I started listening to her, and I was like, okay, well, if I could get the meat, you know what I mean, and throw away the bone. And so I just kept trying to press in and trying to press in. I mean, it got so bad to the point that I started asking other people in my industry that I knew and I trusted to just check this lady out, tell me what you think about her vibe. And nobody kind of like ever got to me about her vibe, but I was getting like scammer vibes from her, right? But it wasn't that she was necessarily stealing money. It was that I felt, was overcharging her people. Now, I want to say this because I've been the girl who did not charge enough, who did not understand her self worth, her value that she brought to the table. And I also used to undercharge. So I'm not coming at it from a poverty mindset like that. But I also understand our people because I've been serving our people all of my life, just as the generation before me. My parents served our people, just as my grandparents served our people, just as my great grandparents served our people. So it's not something that, I chose to do. It's something that I was chosen to do. So I do think that I have a little bit more experience in that area, probably, and a little bit more discernment. And so I had watched her one night where a gentleman came on. He was apparently special needs. I mean, you knew right away he was special needs, but he was trying to communicate, right? And I felt that. And she was kind of being dismissive with him and being arrogant and kind of pushing him off. And I thought that was really wrong, right? And so a lot of other things happened. And I was just like, I'm not going to deal with the young lady because I just felt like she was overcharging her people. And even the little questions that I tried to get answered, it was like they wouldn't answer it. They would give like one word answers. So I said, okay, perhaps I'll take a class so I can really understand. Maybe I'm missing something because I always try to see the good in everything and everyone. And I was like, maybe I'm missing something. So, I'll just like take her class. So she finally had a class that was like, reasonable, affordable, and I signed up for it. And let me tell you something. I took the class tonight and not for nothing, but I damn sure lost brain cells. And I felt that after I was very watching and observed. First of all, she had other people on, and I've done that before, right? But there was no notice, I don't think, of these other people being on. So it's like 4 other people. It's 3 o'clock. It started. By the time we got to her, it was maybe 6 o'clock. I don't know. It just seemed like a lot of time passed. These people seemed like novices to me. They hadn't said anything I hadn't heard before, but on top of that, they just was like kind of all over the place. It was just throwing off the vibes for me the whole time. So then she comes on and again, her arrogance, her just the way, about her. Now I understand because I am from the street that you can be edgy and you can be all of these things and still get the information. But from what she said the class was about and what it was about, it wasn't I wasn't receiving that information. And I know that other people weren't either, but I feel like she's a bully. Like she can be very intimidating. And so people weren't saying anything to her about it. So at the end, like this one lady got the courage to say something about her. And every person, myself included, has an amen crowd. But I don't have a yes people around me who just say things to make me feel good, right? And I felt like she had all of these women around her who was, like trying to get down on the lady. But the lady was actually, speaking my heart and saying, the truth, about her. So she didn't like to be corrected. And she kind of went in on the lady, but she didn't really give room for people to ask questions. If they did ask questions, she was condescending, a little ill-mannered, rude. It was like really the worst thing that I had been in. And I've been in business for a very, very long time, as you know. And it disrupted me. It disrupted my peace because it broke my heart. A, I don't like anybody to be taken advantage of. And B, I don't like anybody being talking down to. Like I'm totally against that. And I don't teach that way. I try to always teach in a way that my students can learn no matter what level they are on, because I learned that as a leader to always break it down, right? I learned that in the street I learned that from coming out of 5%ers, right? 5% nation. Break it down to the very last compound. Make it so simple for people to understand, even if it's a lot of information. And so, she just wasn't doing that and just didn't seem to have a lot of patience. And I didn't like the whole amen choir that she had with her and getting down on this girl. And it just really made me feel some kind of way. So now I got to just sage myself, run the diffuser. I feel like a little drinky drink, but I don't have a little drinky drink. So maybe a little smoky smoke. I don't I shouldn't even be saying that on YouTube. Maybe a little tea. I'll have some tea. But it just really bothered me to know that there are, as my daughter says, my older daughter, she's like, it's not scammers the way you see scammers from your generation, but these are high level scammers, who are I just can't understand robbing from your people. You know that, especially our people, right? We don't wow, I don't know if you saw that. It was just like, okay, those were the ancestors. I I'm not gonna tell you in case you saw it. But anyway, so I know that my ancestors are always with me. My spirit guides are always with me. And I think it just like what bothered me the most was like the intention of your heart. You can't teach anybody unless you are pure at heart. Not perfect, but pure at heart, meaning you want to be righteous and you want to have the right intentions. You want your heart to have the right intentions. And that's how we heal people, but we can't heal people if we are not healing ourselves, if we're not constantly doing the work to heal ourselves. And I felt that. Been working with women for 3 decades and the people change, right? But the spirits don't. And I could definitely see there's some hurt there. There's some walls there. There's some things that are leaking out into her life. And if I would address her, I would have just say, sis, we need to work on your healing, and not that you can't teach anything, because I believe that she does have a gift to teach. It's just what you teach and how you teach. And I don't think she no, I believe that she does have awareness of how she's coming across, but she doesn't want to address it because she believes that she doesn't have to. So anyway, this is not going to be a long video. I'm going to be on here. Y'all know I'm getting my ring light. I think I want to do a little, some people I see do a Patreon or a GoFund for like some things they need for the channel and this and that. I'm not the begging ass type, but hey, we want to need some things and get it going in here, but I am going to get a light. I got my desk up here now. I got a new phone, so I'm in there now, right? I'm going to have some better videos that I want to do specifically for YouTube and that are not just my Facebook lives, because sometimes people watch them and they want to do a different thing over here as we build and we grow the channel. So I just wanted to say, always be nice. If you can, be kind to people and keep it on a humble, because you never know as you're going up right? And if you should have to come down, you will see those same people that you met on your way going up, on your way back down. And this is how we heal our people, how we heal women, how we heal families, how we heal the nation. So I just wanted to talk about that. Hopefully, I'll be, I'm a Pisces, so I'm very emotional, but I understand how to manage my emotions, but I still can get emotional and I hold on to things and whatever. So we're going to see how long it takes me to let this go. I love you all. Thank you for watching the channel. Be sure to, what do you do on here? Like, follow, subscribe. I don't even know where the thing is. Subscribe, tell your friends about it, and let's get it. All right, so I'll be back this week. I got some things I want to talk about, but I'll see how spirit leads, and I'll be back on again with another video. Okay, I love y'all.